Goes to the sideline. Bryant with a diving catch. Called inbounds inside the 25. And haven't been getting much from 88.
Yeah, and they had the pass interference, earlier that set up points. Now, what do the Cowboys do with it? It's hard in this.
All right, guys. A little thing on Dez Bryant here. I was watching Mark Holmes earlier, and he says he thinks they're kind of setting something up. I think the same thing, but I think a little different than what he's thinking. And what I think is, it's all deception. Just like he says, it's deception. But I think what they're doing is they're trying to basically, look at all the receivers they can, every one of them, as many as they can, get that in. And everybody sees us, receiver, one after another. And everybody keeps seeing it. So what are they going to do? They're going to start popping receivers, As soon as draft hits, they're going to start receiver. Why? Because they don't want us to have it. That's what happens every time. Never fails, Teams wait for you and see what you're looking at. And then once they find what you're looking at, they go for it so you can't get it. That being said, guys, it's clear as day. Clear as the sun shining. But, what do you guys think? You guys think they're going to do it? You guys think they're going to get rid of my man Dez here? Look at this, man. Dez can't catch though, right? Right? Let me ask you this. Can y'all do that? Oh, no. Not many receivers can do what he does, man. And there's not a receiver in the draft. There's not a receiver in free agency. We don't have a backup that can replace him. There's none. None. So replacing Dez is impossible. That's basically what I'm getting at. Like, you ain't gonna replace him. It's not gonna happen. You can't. You can't. And maybe next season after we train somebody up. But that's then. That ain't now. You ask me what they're gonna do with Dez, I think they're gonna keep him. I think they're gonna do whatever it takes to keep that man at the Dallas Cowboys, because there's nobody that can high point a ball that way. I've never seen it. I had got asked a question last night. It was, would I take Mike Irvin or would I take Dez Bryant? Look at the stats, man. Yeah. Telltale signs. Oh, Mike Irvin's got 3 Super Bowls. Oh, we should take Mike Irvin. Defense and Emmett is the one that carried it, not Mike Irvin. Dez holds the most touchdowns ever in the Dallas Cowboys. What's that mean? That means he don't beat Mike Irvin. So, I picked Dez. No disrespect to Mike, I love Michael Irvin. He's one of my favorite all-time players. Between him, Emmett, Aikman, Haley, you got Dorsett, the list goes on. But all-time top players, I think it would go probably in this order. It'd be Emmett, Irvin because he came first, Dez, Dak, Dez, Zeke, Dak, and then Aikman. The only reason I throw Aikman in there is because that man took 3 Super Bowls. He never lost one. He's undefeated at the Super Bowl. That right there is enough said, you know. But so is Mike Irvin. So is Emmitt Smith. And the only difference is Dez don't have a Super Bowl. Why? One person don't make it team. Never. So, next time you guys think that, hey, we get rid of Dez Bryant, get this receiver, we're going to go to the Super Bowl, y'all wrong. You're way wrong, man. We need teamwork. We need the whole entire team, offense, defense, special teams, to work as a unit. That don't happen, we don't win. So, I mean, there's a few ways you can look at it. What do we need? We need defense, we need O-line. What do we want to do? We want to control the center of the field, but not just on offense. We want to control it on offense and defense. What happens then? You can't lose. If you're controlling their offense at the center of the field with your defense, they're not scoring. If we're controlling their defense with our offense in the center of the field, we're scoring. You guys get it yet? We score, they don't. We win, they don't. Get it? Alright. Now, one thing we had a major problem with was stopping the run. We need a good run stop. Everybody keeps leaning towards safety and whatnot. You guys got to realize that nobody could pass against us. If they did, they didn't get very far. If they completed it, they didn't go any further. So, I'm leaning towards defense, man. I think I watched that mock draft last night. Mark on, Raw Nation, you know, Bosch was there, DMV, YouTube Blue, they were all there. And I gotta say, man, I'm with them on what we draft. We're not gonna draft no receiver first round, not even second round. We might draft one fourth round, you know, because that's our worst picks ever is fourth round. We have the worst fourth round picks. Well, no, fifth round. Sorry, fifth round picks. But I see him going late in the fourth. If we do get a receiver, we'll pick it up late in the fourth with that compensatory pick, or we'll pick it up in the fifth. And when we do that, you know, it's just gonna show everybody, hey, you know, maybe he's not going nowhere. Maybe we really are just, you know, getting that what if for Terrence Williams. You know, just what if he don't play? What if he's injured for the first 3-4 games? What do we do then? We need somebody. So I think that's why they're getting these receivers. But the reason I think they're looking at all these receivers, like I said, man, is just so they can throw them off, and people will start picking receivers and leave the guys we're really looking at alone, which would be a Will Hernandez, a Vita Vea, you know. There's quite a few people we're looking at on defense, but kind of under the radar, you know, like they don't want nobody to know about it. So yeah, that's one thing to think about, because look how many receivers we're looking at, look how public they're making it. You know, I mean, this is all about deception. And like Jerry Jones said, it's deliberate, something confusing. I can't remember exactly what he used, but it's just deliberate confusion. Like, they're confusing you on purpose. They're confusing us on purpose. You know, you ask me, it's for jersey sales. How many people have went out and bought a Dez Bryant jersey because of what's going on? I can tell you, I bet you they sold probably $2 million worth of that since all they started. You know, all that's good. And like Jerry Jones says, it keeps us in the papers, man. Keeping us in the papers. He said he asked Dez not to come in. He wants to keep it in the papers, you know, keep people talking. And then he said, the only one thing you got to know about Dez is Dez will work with you. And Jerry Jones is smiling and laughing the entire time he's having this conversation about Dez. He's not serious. He's not stone cold as ice, you know. Oh, I hate Dez, blah, blah, blah. And Stephen Jones, oh, everybody thinks Stephen Jones runs this team. Well, let me tell you something. Being a father myself, all right, and on the verge, you know, of having my own business myself, you know, I work for somebody now, but this close to opening my business. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can walk, talk, and understand what's going on, my son ain't doing nothing. He coming to me and playing all he wants. Blah, 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 blah. Go sit down. I don't need to hear you, mouth. I created you. When I want your 2 cents, I'll ask for it. Any father, any old school father thinks like that. Jerry's more old school than I am. You think he's gonna let some little whippersnapper come in and take his place? You're crazy. You guys are crazier than crazy, man. I'm telling you. Y'all crazier than them motherfuckers on that, Flacco, whatever they call that. Turning people into zombies, jumping through windows at 30 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour, running right out in front of cars. Y'all crazier than they are. You ask any old school person that they're gonna let their son make a decision over theirs. They're gonna take no. That's me. I'm old school. I always have been. Always will be. You know? And for my son, kind of sucks to be him, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles, man. When I'm ready to hand it to you, I'll hand it to you. Man, Jerry Jones ain't ready to hand that over. You know, he done said in one of his interviews, I'll go ahead and make the decision right now that Jalen Smith will be on our field. And Jalen Smith will be productive. Jalen Smith will be a different person. He made that bottom line call. Now, if he's not the boss, how can he make a bottom line call? I'm just curious. Y'all know something I don't know, go ahead and hit me up, man. But I've been watching all this unfold. I've been watching Dez's videos, I've been watching Jerry's videos, I watch Stephen Jones' videos. And by the way, I hate Stephen Jones, man. Nose breathing. That's all you hear, the whole interview. And who the fuck are you trying to be, Darth Vader? Get out of here, man. You ain't nobody, and you ain't never gonna be nobody. Until your dad's so old that he can't lift his hand to sign his check, you're gonna sit in second place. You're gonna ride the bench. You're gonna sit over there like Matt Casserole. Not playing, not involved. Oh, you ripped Johnny Manziel contract out of your dad's hands, blah, 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 blah. You ever think of this, Stephen Jones? Maybe he seen the light and was like, you know what? We don't need a quarterback. Let's go ahead and get this cat and see what we can do with the quarterback we got. Now, y'all were both wrong. But my question is, what if we did get Manziel? Even with all the off-field trouble, you know, what if we could have kept him out of trouble? What if we did get him? And he was the next Tom Brady. You guys ain't thinking about this, man. Stephen Jones could have ruined our team. He probably did. Because Johnny Manziel, his nickname is Johnny Football for a reason. The man is elite. Untouchable quarterback. I mean, just all across the board numbers are crazy. Go look it up if you don't believe it. You know, just ignore all the other drama and all the other bullshit, you know, that they got in the article, you know, all this. It's the same thing they do to Zeke, man. You think that only happens to one player? I mean, come on, man. Alshon Jeffrey got cut from the Bears. Alshon Jeffrey had 2 bad seasons in the Bears, and he got popped with a performance-enhancing drug in his system. So the Bears released him. He had another bad year right after that. All right, so that's 3 bad years in a row. 3, right? 3 bad years. What happened last year? Phenomenal year. Won the Super Bowl. Guess what? Numbers were lower than Dez. Dez had more touchdowns. So, I mean, y'all can point your fingers at receivers all you want. You know as well as I do, man, our offensive line ain't the same. It ain't. We lost 3, we lost Leary. Now, you lose 2 of the links in a chain, and you replace them with little plastic links. You try to pull that same truck. What's gonna happen? The plastic links are gonna break. And you ain't pulling nothing. Now, if we can get solidity, if we can get comfortability on our offensive line, I think we'll do damage. I think that was our number one problem last year was the O-line. And yeah, we had some problems on defense. We couldn't really stop nobody. That's another big problem we got. We need to assess that immediately. But the number one thing that I would assess, personally, being that we're number 8 overall in defense right now and we're improving, is I would hit that O-line, man. I'd hit me a Will Hernandez. I'd hit me, what's that other cat's name? There's a couple more anyway, man. But we already got, what's his name? Clay from the Patriots. I can't remember his last name. Starts with F. Anyway, y'all correct me, throw it in the bucket comments. I don't know. I can't remember his name to save my life. But we got him. We got, if we can get Hernandez, that'd be good. You know, even if we can get Vega, you know, and we can maybe slide in a decent guy, you know, that we can coach up a little bit, you know, put him at guard, you know, one of the easier positions, you know, because everybody knows tackle is one of the hardest positions in football to play. So tackle and nose guard, 2 hardest positions on offensive line to play. All right, me, I know, you know, I've had to go up against them many times. I used to be a defensive end. You know, I was a cornerback, safety, wide receiver. I was a tight end for a little bit. But my main game, man, my strongest game is defense. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, all right? You guys think everybody can make those throws, okay? All those back throws, you know? You guys think, oh, it's just easy, it's bread and butter. Okay, all right. Let me tell you something. Being my experience on a football field, you know, I played since I was like 6 years old, all right? And I played all the way up until I couldn't play anymore. All right, I never stopped. I never stopped playing. I give it 110% every game. I loved it, you know. But I'm gonna tell you one thing right now: is anywhere on the field, you know, you feel like time is normal. Okay, you know, you're sitting there for 4 seconds waiting on a receiver. It feels like 4 seconds. All right, now let me go ahead and break this down for you. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's a whole different world. Totally different world. You guys wouldn't know it. 90% of you guys have never played this game, but you want to sit here and run your lip like you have. It's different, man. It's a different world back then. 4 seconds feels like 1.5. In the blink of an eye, 4 seconds is gone in the backfield. When you're behind that line of scrimmage, everything speeds up. You can times it by 10. So 4 seconds feeling like 1 second. I mean, in the blink of an eye, you've got to throw the ball. And you got to be accurate. And you got to hope to hell that in that 4 seconds, one of those guys didn't get to you. And 90% of the time this season, one of those guys got to him. I mean, we got to do better, man. We got to do better in all aspects of the game. So stop looking at our quarterback. Stop looking at our receivers, because they ain't the problem, man. A receiver cannot catch a ball if he hasn't had time to run his route. There is no receiver in the history of the NFL that is going to run a route in less than 2 seconds and catch that ball. Not unless it's a tight end out. Even then, you're going to take 3 seconds to get there. See my point? In those 3 seconds, it feels like half a second. When you drop back, by the time you drop back, you're already at 2.5 seconds. See what I mean? So, missing reads, it's real easy when you're on the run. Guys chasing you this way, but you got somebody wide open over here. Okay, you're not going to throw across your chest, and you're not going to risk that pick. Yeah, he was wide open, but you couldn't do anything about it. It's too risky to throw it. Why was it too risky to throw it? It sure wasn't Dak's ball. All he did was hike the ball and try to throw it. Whose fault is it that a defender gets to Dak in less than 4 seconds? Whose fault is that? O-line. Now, coming up soon, probably in a few days or so, I'm going to break down the O-line, and I'm going to go ahead and break down some deep passes from Dak. You know, I had a couple requests, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that up. So y'all be on the lookout for that, and make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, you know, because I want, you know, the most truth to come out. You know, it's not, you know, every time I throw something up, it's not going to be exactly the truth, maybe, you know, it's not always going to be spot on, you know, my opinion might not be right. But I'm telling you right now, watching the Cowboys since 1991 and playing the game since 1992, I've learned a lot. I know a lot. I've seen a lot. And what I see our team basically, you know, we're about the money. You know, we're about the money and the fame. That's what Jerry Jones is all about. And the more he can keep us in the media, the more money he's going to make. What's going to keep us in the media? The number one wide receiver on the Dallas Cowboys may get cut. Why are they letting you say that? Why are they not commenting on it? Because y'all are paying him, man. I'll tell you right now, this is Dez's home. That's his home away from home. As a matter of fact, his house is his home away from home. This is his home. He'll never play for nobody else, man. Watch the interview. He says it himself like 10 times. It would not feel right to play anywhere else. You know what that means? That means your game's not gonna be the same. That means you ain't gonna play the same. That means you ain't gonna play right. You ain't gonna do nothing right. You're not gonna work with these other players the same. You know, a feeling in football is a lot stronger than you think. Alright? And feeling comfortable goes a very long way. And how comfortable Dez is with our system, there's no other receiver, man. So, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get the hell out of here. I gotta get breakfast going for the kids and all that, you know. But I just want to let you guys know, man. I hope you guys enjoyed my little highlight video I threw up here. I know there ain't many in there, but I just like throwing it up, you know, give you something to look at while I spit my shit here. But excuse my profanity on this one. It's a little early. I just woke up, you know. My coffee's sitting way over there. Need to go get that. But other than that, man, I understand where he's coming from. You know, with the whole Joe Boo Mark situation. I understand, you know, I agree to an extent, you know. I agree to where, you know, they're like, I don't think they're trying to force him like, oh, we got better people than you, blah, 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 because there's not. There's not. You can look at all these receivers all you want. Look at all of them in the draft and go look at their numbers. Go watch their films, man. And I'm not talking about them highlight videos where people just throw in, oh, this guy caught it this time, this guy caught it this time, this guy caught it this time. Watch an entire game. Watch about 4 of them. And you'll see what them receivers are all about. Calvin Ridley ain't as boss as you think, bro. Sorry, I watched all the games. I didn't watch the highlight videos like most of you schmucks out there that ain't got access to them. Alright? Put your money where your mouth is and go watch that. Was it Hearns? I just seen one go to Okoye, alright? And no, it's not an African name. It's accumulated knowledge over years of experience. That's the name of, you know, that's what his name is, okay? Now, he threw up a video of Hearns. You know, he threw his pluses and negatives up. And everybody sees all Allen Hearns pluses. Oh, he's kind of like Dez. Oh, he's tall and he's physical. And oh, blah, 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 blah. No. He might be tall like Dez, okay? But he's nowhere near as physical. He can't high point a ball like Dez can. He is not number 3 in contested catches in the NFL. He is not Dez. He will never be Dez. In his best day and Dez's worst day, Dez will smash that guy. Okay? Understand that. Get that through your dome. Ain't that hard. Alright, I watched that man drop ball after ball after ball after ball. I watched Calvin Ridley do the same thing. And you guys think this is going to replace our best receiver? You know, the one with 80 plus touchdowns. That one. Get out of here, man. You break Dez's touchdowns, 80 plus, for 8 years. Alright, you break that down like you do a running back's running numbers. Alright, what's the average TDs of Dez? Break it down for me. Come on now. 80 divided by 8. 10. His average touchdown per season is 10. Now, because he didn't get 10 in a couple seasons, but he got 8 last year. Oh, that's not good enough. 8 touchdowns ain't good enough. 8 touchdowns ain't good. I can give you 3 of the top receivers last season. 3 of the top receivers put together didn't get 8 touchdowns. Julio Jones, Fitzgerald, top 2 receivers. 2 top receivers. All right, 2 of them, right? Oh yeah, Julio Jones got 8-9 touchdowns last season. Oh, Fitzgerald got 8-9 touchdowns. No, they didn't. Them 2 combined didn't get as many touchdowns as Dez, and Dez only got 6. So, with your elite antics, y'all tell me how they're better. Y'all tell me how they went further. Atlanta went to the playoffs. Okay, what'd they do? What'd they do? Don't worry, I'll wait. What happened? Oh, they got beat by the Philadelphia Eagles, the ones that couldn't score against the Cowboys. The ones that had all their starters out in that first quarter, that first faithful drive. What happened to Nick Foles? Nick Foles got hit about 7 times. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. And then he threw a pick. All I'm saying, man, if we see them in the playoffs, like 9-7 got us in like 99% of the years, it always does. This is a freakish year, man. Never in the history of football have I seen you have to be 10-6 to get in the playoffs. Never seen it. That's a first. But let's say we did get in, and we did go up against them. They wouldn't have won, man. Philly would not have won. When our team's at full strength, we're an indestructible, unstoppable force. When our team is at full strength, that means Lee, that means Smith, that means Zeke, that means Dak, that means Dez. Yes, Dez. Everybody always should keep Terrence Williams. Terrence Williams is better than Dez. Terrence Williams didn't score a goddamn touchdown, man. Well, he got us near the end zone. So did Dez. The only difference is he took 6 of them. So all y'all complainers, man, just drop it. Just drop it. He ain't going nowhere this season. Maybe next season you guys might get your wish. Maybe. 9 years in, you know, maybe Dez is ready to go. I bet he's not. Look at Fitzgerald. Look how old that man is. Everybody's praising him with his 3 touchdowns. Maybe it was only 2. Because between him and Julio, they only got 5. But y'all want to praise that man. Y'all want to praise Julio Jones. Oh, Julio Jones is way better than Dez. Oh, Julio Jones dropped like 35 passes last year. Y'all see it? I seen it. Bandwagon ass fan. With that being said, man, y'all remember my guy, Cowboy 1980. Take his advice, man. Make sure y'all stay prayed up. But it comes down to it. I do. I also know Dez ain't going nowhere. Y'all hit that like button. Smash that thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Smash it. Just get it. Get nasty with that. You know, give me as many likes as you can. I don't even care if you watch my damn video. Go in there and hit that like button back the hell out. Show me some respect, man, because everybody that comes here, I go to your channel, I sub, and I hit the like button. It's called mutual respect, man. You can't get respect unless you give it. That's the way I believe, you know. That's why I teach my kids. So smash that like button. Show me the respect that I've been showing y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. You know what I'm saying? Smash me up. I want to get out there. I want to get up in there. You know, I want to start debating with Mark Holmes, Law, Boss. I want to get up in there. So hit that like button, man. Get me up out here. I want to get elevated. But that's it. I'm out. Peace.
For Prescott. He has to spin out of a sack. 2 of them. Throws to the sideline. Bryant with a diving catch. Called inbounds. Inside the 25. And haven't been getting much from 88.
Yeah, and they had the pass interference, you know, earlier that set up points. Now
you know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO show. This flow is gonna bring more dough. You know what's acting like you don't know.
When we got together to do this music, the more we became enveloped, we just developed the fellowship through it. There's no pretension, it's friendship. Me nemesis is soon nemesis. Same for him, it's just media. See the image, just images. With the shit, it's no gimmicks. This is blood in and blood out. When it's beef, you just gotta know when the blood in and blood out. If there's a problem, we solve it. We don't resolve it. It usually just evolves into one big brawl, and we all get involved in it. We should all get a merit. This must be we inherit and wear it like a badge of honor. Pass it around and share it and let it go to whoever's holding the most current people on their shoulders. And the soldiers got their backs and it's over. But tonight we ain't coming here to beef with nobody. We came to party. Thanks, Cash is a Mr. Ferrari, so it's shady at them is that. Back in that ass, you was ass. Come this on, what kind of berserk possession is that?
You know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO show. This flow is gonna bring more dough. You know what you're acting like you don't know. I said you know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO.
Hey, you know I'm smarter than you, man. You know I'm smarter than you, dog. Hey, if you think I was just being stupid, shout it. I got some motherfucking oceanfront property in Idaho for sale, homie. If you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I want to sell you, partner.
For Prescott. He has to spin out of a sack. 2 of them. Throws to the sideline. Bryant with a diving catch. Called inbounds. Inside the 25. And haven't been getting much from 88.
yeah, and they had the pass interference, you know, earlier that set up points. Now
You don't know. You know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO show. This flow is gonna bring more dough. You know what's acting like you don't
When
know.
we got together to do this music, the more we became enveloped, we just developed the fellowship through it. There's no pretension, it's friendship. Me nemesis is soon nemesis. Same for him, it's just media. See the image, just images. With the shit, it's no gimmicks. This is blood in and blood out. When it's beef, you just gotta know when the blood in and blood out. If there's a problem, we solve it. We don't resolve it. It usually just evolves into one big brawl, and we all get involved in it. We should all get a merit. This must be we inherit and wear it like a badge of honor. Pass it around and share it and let it go to whoever's holding the most current people on their shoulders. And the soldiers got their backs and it's over. But tonight we ain't coming here to beef with nobody. We came to party. Thanks, Cash is a Mr. Ferrari, so it's shady at them is that. Back in that ass, you was ass. Come this on, what kind of berserk possession is that?
You know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO show. This flow is gonna bring more dough. You know what you're acting like you don't know. I said you know you're acting like you don't know. I said the FOO.
No, not exactly. I'll tell y'all how this shit went down for real.